Thank you again for tuning in to Talking Trends. If this is your first time tuning in to Talking Trends, myself and Tony find interesting news articles from around the globe, and we bring them to the comforts of your home. Mm-hmm. If you're listening to this live, thank you. And unlike a lot of podcasts, we do this live and direct, and we want to hear your comments and opinions on such stories.
We do.
And you may be asking yourself, what stories are you talking about?
Yeah, what is you talking?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be talking about this. Vegas.
Yeah.
Your place, your homestead,
My second home.
your people.
My peoples.
Vegas is now going to be trying to attempt to have the biggest world orgy.
When is this? We'll talk about it.
Silence.
I need details.
Yeah, you'll get
I
details.
need to know when and where.
After that, a 911 operator mocks a caller, and the caller ultimately ends up dying.
Sad story.
Very sad story.
Mm-hmm.
Up next, Dr. Dre, mogul, producer, rapper, businessman, loses a trademark with his name against another Dr. Dre, who happens to be a gynecologist.
Maybe they're both gynecologists.
I assume Dr. Dre, music Dr. Dre.
He's not even a real doctor.
I'm sure he's had his way around a couple of
He's going to that orgy.
vagines
Vagines.
over his career.
Here we go.
And finally, wrapping up today, McDonald's back in the news. Some weird situation. I can't even really remember the title of the article, but essentially the employees are getting really annoyed with when they have to make a fresh burger with fresh beef. I guess like a huge sound goes off.
They're not used to that.
At some of the select locations, and a bunch of employees, ladies and gentlemen,
They ain't having it.
are not having it.
No.
But before we start today's show, of course, happy birthdays to our celebrity friends.
Yeah.
Who is it? Ghost.
Billy Joel
Billy Joel.
turning 69.
Hey, shouts out Billy Joel.
Yeah,
and happy birthday to Ghostface Killer.
Shouts out. 48.
AKA Ghost Dini.
Yeah, 48 years old. He's getting up there.
I know, man.
He's still killing it. Still killing it. Still touring, doing his thing.
But you know what I do?
You don't like him?
No, I love Ghostface Killer. Trust me.
What's your beef, Chief?
The beef is I just hate seeing all my childhood,
Get old?
yeah.
Well, listen, what are you going to do? They can't get younger, man.
Well, I wish they could stay just an age, like their a prime age.
Okay. Well,
Like maybe they could stay in their 30s. That's cool. Why is everybody?
forever.
Yeah, why does everybody got to get old?
Do you know how humans work?
I don't know. Maybe.
Human body? We're fighting it by doing our training. We're fighting
We're trying. Yeah,
the old
we are
age,
fighting
even
it.
though by the end you feel like you're 80 years old. It's all good. It's all good.
It is all good. Okay. Again, ladies and gentlemen, we really appreciate you guys tuning in to Talking Trends. We do this Monday to Friday from 5 p.m. to 5:30. Really appreciate it. We're going to hop into our first story, and midway through the program, we're going to shout everybody who's tuning in.
Absolutely.
Because you're part of the show and essentially part of our family.
We appreciate it.
So, first story up. Going in within today's theme of Hump Day.
This is your lead, yes, of course.
World's biggest orgy to be attempted in Las Vegas. I wouldn't think of another place to attempt the world's biggest orgy.
It's the place. If you're going to do it, that's the place to do it.
Right? So, Sin City 8, the event's 8th edition, is set to completely take over the Embassy Suites in Las Vegas, May 30th to June 3rd.
Yeah.
The 5-day festival devoted to carnal pleasures, topless camaraderie, will include workshops, sex toy demos, naughty parties, and there's a weekend kickoff party called Foreplay, while bunny-style pool to serve tribute to Hugh Hefner.
I like that.
That's a nice idea.
That's classy.
That's classy.
Come on.
Right?
A little bit of class in that ass.
And surely serving as the weekend's climax,
Yes.
the attempt to break the record for world's largest orgy, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow.
That is the reported record, quote unquote. I can confirm this is not a world record title that we recognize or monitor. A Guinness World Record rep said.
Yes.
Okay. Therefore, there will be no Guinness World Records person on site, so they will not be there. But anyway,
he'll be there.
when asked about the independent verification, a rep from Menage Life only said that
Menage life.
I know
I like it.
Yeah, a rep from Menage Life only said that the company would use the waivers collected before the event to count for the participants. The bar has been set at 500.
Holy.
As the current alleged record is claimed by 2006 Tokyo event, which had 250 women and 250 men gathered for the deed.
Hello.
So 2006, there was 500 people. That's the record. 500 people for an orgy.
Okay.
Okay?
That's serious.
Quote unquote, we will blow that number out of the water, reads the Menage Life website. Quote unquote, we are anticipating 1,000+ participants for this monumental event. This is Sin City, after all.
It's true.
So players must purchase an appropriate Sin City 8 pass, which includes for the orgy. The couples are $200 and single women are $25, and arrive with a registered partner. So no single men
That makes sense.
are allowed.
It would all be dudes.
So like I couldn't just show up.
Where's the party at, baby?
Heard there was a party going on, y'all.
I brought dip.
Yeah. I brought some dick. Anyway, so okay.
Look.
So really? Okay.
Yeah, I don't know why. What's wrong with you?
I don't know.
Okay.
Anyway, so no single men are allowed, rightfully so, because men are creepy.
Super.
Yeah, and photo ID before getting down. Mutual consent will be strictly enforced by onlooking security officers who are members of the lifestyle. According to the website, those making advances without permission or failing to heed the word no,
You gone.
you will be removed from the party.
Nice.
You and your creepy ass will be gone from the orgy. All right? You will not be making world records, and you will not be making it down in the books of history. Okay? Participants will receive, ladies and gentlemen, talk about
There's a prize?
getting well taken care of.
Yeah.
Participants will receive free condoms, lubricants, towels, hand sanitizers, and other sex compliments, with other event organizers promising a clean space.
Yep.
With clearly marked and separate receptacles for waste and linen disposal. Menage Life will also distribute masquerade party style masks for those requiring discretion.
Oh, yeah.
So
discreet.
yeah, it does. Is that Tony? I don't know. It kind of looks like Tony.
Oh, man.
I've seen his body before on Instagram. That's definitely
It looks the same.
It looks the same.
This is not good.
Anyway, so ultimately, ladies and gentlemen, I feel sorry. You know who I feel sorry for?
Don't say it. Oh, I know who you feel sorry for.
Who do I feel sorry for?
The people have to clean up?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, listen, it sounds like they're giving you a lot of cleaning tools here. They got the sanitizer, the wipes, the condoms.
I would assume since the price for like couples, the $200 is probably so high, I think that probably will go to cleaning costs.
Man, they're making some good money off of this.
Listen,
$200 a set.
200
a couple.
A couple.
So you're gonna have 500 couples essentially is what they're thinking.
Let's do the math here.
Let's do that math.
Let's do that Las Vegas math. So let's say they do
It's like $100,000.
So
no, it's not $100,000.
$200 per couple. So that's two people.
$200 by 500 people.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, 500
times
500 people.
Yeah, by 500. That's $100,000
$100,000
for some sex.
Ain't taking no $100,000 to clean.
Is it, Tony? Have you seen 1,000 person orgy?
Listen, I'm a promoter, and I'm thinking this could be a good event for Halifax, maybe. Just saying, I'm putting it out there. Anybody wants to partake, hit me up at the DM.
Unbelievable.
And we'll talk details.
Yeah, do you think that could work here? I doubt that would never work here.
Would never work here. We'd have to pick some remote location in New Brunswick. Because we know their lifestyles are wild up there.
Exactly.
Well, no other place to do it than Vegas. Vegas is known for its wildness, of course. There are no rules.
Whatever happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
Stays right
Honey, going to Vegas May 30th to June 2nd.
Yeah.
What for? Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. Don't click on the internet.
Yeah, whatever you do.
Because you may see my ass bobbing up and down. Great idea. Well, listen.
Great idea.
Listen, it doesn't surprise me that you told me before the other one was in Asia. It's actually
I'm just picturing it, though. I'm just picturing a room of just people just mashed on top of each other.
Dude, it's got to be the most, like, unsexual... Like, there's nothing appealing. It just look like a bunch of humping bodies.
Ladies and gentlemen, gonna fill you in
You're
a little
into that.
something.
I know.
I have problems going to the public bathroom at the urinal.
All right, so
You want to talk about performance issues?
so you couldn't do it?
Unless if I have my own cubicle in the corner.
No. You can't have a cube. You got to be out in front of everybody.
Right in this dead center.
You got to be right there. You're center stage. Can you do it?
Just staring at another man's bum cheeks is going up and down.
I want to know. Yeah. So you couldn't do it?
Maybe if I got paid.
Well, it's not. You're not getting paid. You got to pay. I'm all right.
Could you do it?
Anybody looking for a partner? Go down.
Okay.
Call up your boy.
All right.
And, we'll have a good few hours. It'll be fun.
A few hours, Tony. What the hell's going on? What?
Listen, you know how I'm
Apparently, I don't. I don't. You tell me how you do.
That's why I work out, build up my stamp.
Okay.
We're way off topic here. It's not about me. It's about the people of Vegas and their orgies. And that's all it is.
All right.
Listen, people in those lifestyle, I think they're probably the most safest, cleanest. They have rules. I like the fact that they have so many rules in place. It's good.
I mean, if I were to organize an orgy, I would make sure it would be under the safest circumstances. Of course, you don't want anybody feeling uncomfortable, and you don't want any creeps there. I like how the security. What security squadron, if you will, is part of that lifestyle. So I guess like they wouldn't be like gawking and staring. I'm sure they would just, being as professional as they could.
Well, listen, I mean, ain't nothing in Vegas security hasn't seen before. So, you know what I mean? I volunteer to be security.
Oh God,
I'm in.
Yeah, I wonder if we could volunteer to be security.
I'll just jump right in. Yeah.
Could you?
Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of volunteers for that.
Yeah,
for that fucking.
I'll do it.
For that detail, yeah. I don't think there's no shortage there. Well, it's a power to you and hit that 1,000. They said they're going to blow that number out of the water.
500 is the record. 500 person orgy. They said they're going to blow it out of the water with 1,000.
They're going to have a lot more than 1,000 out there, for sure. For sure.
Well,
when does this go down? In
May 30th.
May 30th. There
What
you
if
go.
the live stream it anywhere?
Incidentally, I'll be in Vegas May 30th, and
oh yeah, me too. Crazy.
Shouts out.
Yeah, I'll be.
Well, you can't be my partner. Is this? Does it have to be a man and a woman as a partner, or can two ladies go?
I'm assuming.
Two dudes can't go. Two dudes can go.
I think couples. Yeah,
Okay.
if you're a couple, you're a couple. That's an orgy.
There you go.
An orgy knows no bounds, my friends.
It knows no bounds. Oh yes. Well, shouts out to the what's it called? The Embassy Suites there.
Also, yeah.
Shouts out to the cleaning staff of the Embassy
I'm surprised
Suites.
a hotel even took that in.
Well, yeah.
Like,
yeah,
hey,
I'm surprised.
Yeah, there's like you call in like, hey, hello, Embassy Suites. How may I help you? Hi. We're part of Menage Life. How you doing today? Great. I have an event that I'm looking to hold. It's an orgy.
Yep.
We're expecting 1,000 plus participants.
Yeah.
Do you have an event room that I can potentially rent for the weekend?
Yeah.
Yes, we do.
We do, but you'd have to clear out by 11 the next morning as we have a sermon going on.
Yeah, on Sunday.
Because we have to clear all the evilness that you will bring upon our hotel. Yeah, I'm surprised that they would greenlight something like that too. But
yeah,
it is what it is.
Yeah.
And yeah, orgies up to you.
Orgies. All right, next story.
Just orgies.
Yeah. A disheartening story. We wanted to start the show with a good vibe. Now, Tony brought a story to bring us down a little
I'll bring
bit.
you right down.
Perfect.
Young mother dies after an emergency call is mocked. I think we've talked a little bit about this before about 911 operators and how they don't take all calls seriously, and things can happen. What was the one we recently talked about too? But it'll come to me later. But yeah, it's unfortunate. Recording of an emergency service operator mocking a young mother who died hours after a call was ignored. Sparked some outrage in France. That's where it happened. The 22-year-old called into the ambulance service complaining of strong stomach pains and said, "I'll die." So basically just saying, yeah, I'm going to die right now.
I need help.
I need help. I'll die. You'll definitely die one day like everyone else, the worker replied.
Oh, wow.
That was her response to that. The woman eventually called another service and was taken to the hospital, but died after a heart attack. The health minister has ordered an investigation. In the 3-minute audio, it's in a very weak voice, the caller struggles to describe her pain during the call with the ambulance.
She's having a heart attack.
Dying on the phone, literally. The operator apparently is an annoyed voice replies, "If you don't tell me what's going on, I'll hang up." The woman replied, "I have lots of pain." The woman then tells her to call a different service,
Oh my
which
God.
sends doctors to her residence instead of an ambulance. "I can't do it for you," she said. The recording also has an exchange between the operator and another staff member making fun of the woman.
Wow.
The woman later called SOS Medical, and after a 5-hour wait, was taken to the hospital. After suffering a heart attack, she was transferred to intensive care unit, but died hours later from multiple organ failures due to the hemorrhage shock. The case dates back to December, of course, is when it all went down.
Right.
Reacting on Tuesday, health minister said on Twitter she was deeply outraged by the situation. She quoted saying, I would like to ensure her family of all my support. I promise that the family will get all the information and support from us. A little too late at this point, right?
Unbelievable.
I would hope that, when you call into these services, someone on the other line, number one, cares.
Right.
And doesn't, if you just call into 911 and you hang up, here, they send somebody else. They call you back. They go see what's going on.
Yeah.
And that's with not even saying 2 words.
Here's my thing with this.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, I implore you to, before, read the job description of what you're getting into.
Very important.
And I get it. This job is a very stressful job from both ends, and especially for the 911 operator, because they're essentially picking up a mysterious caller every time.
Yeah.
And they have to decipher what's really going on, how well they can help them out, and, send the right emergency service to that person.
Yes.
With that said, these guys have to hire the right people, and also the right people have to apply for these jobs. If you cannot be on the phone for 8 hours or 12 hours, whatever the shift is, don't take this job, because literally people's lives are at stake.
Yeah. Absolutely. If you're not prepared for the job, don't take the job.
This is a very serious job, and and very serious consequences can happen. And in this case, a serious consequence did happen. Time is of the essence, as they say. And in this case, a lady has passed away due to the negligence of the caller that she was reaching out to. The operator that she was reaching out to.
Yes.
It's unfortunate. And there was another story, I think you were trying to say earlier, that we covered, where the 911 operator hung up thousands of times.
Yes, that's the one. On different callers.
On different callers, just because she was just having bad days at work, and just like, you know what? Then don't go into work.
Yeah.
Don't go in.
Stay the hell home.
You stay the hell home.
Yeah.
Because these people who are calling need your help. So
they're not calling for order pizza.
Yeah.
They're in trouble. So anyway, on Twitter, this service, which is called SAMU, which is the emergency service there, got blasted. This woman was 22 years old, of course, and her name was Naomi, and they're blasting him, saying it's negligent and also potentially racism involved in the call as well, because based on her last name, which I can't pronounce and I'm not going to insult her, and of course the voice on the phone, they assumed that she was of a certain race.
Oh boy.
And maybe that was literally into it a little bit.
The last person you want to call to make fun of you.
Yeah.
You're having whatever emergency, your child is doing this, or you're having a heart attack, or something, someone's been shot, and on the other end of the phone, you have a person who doesn't care and is mocking you. And not only that, not even is this the one person, then they go to their other coworkers,
The staff.
and they're mocking you as well.
Yeah.
Not only should this person be under investigation, I think the whole company has to be under investigation, because where there's probably one sour apple, there's probably a couple others.
No doubt. A former worker for this particular emergency service said that out of 100 calls, only about 10 or 20 are real emergencies. Majorities of these calls being drunk people, anxious, or someone who just wants to talk to, someone who wants someone to talk to. And they said, we're constantly afraid of being wrong. Well, you know what? I'd rather take the chance of being wrong than have someone die, because it's ultimately this person could turn around and sue the company for negligence, and the company could just be gone. So
and we get it. I'm sure they received their fair share of prank calls.
Yep, I'm sure.
Stupid, utterly stupid calls. Yeah. Just like, people going into the emergency room for absolutely nothing and wasting a lot of people's time. Yeah. But I mean, you can't go into work and feel another way when that happens to you. You just got to hang up and then treat the next person as if their life depends on that call.
Super sad.
So it is sad. And then when you hear these stories when somebody actually dies as a result, it is sad, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's do a quick roll call for everyone who joined us. Carrie, Jonathan Cromwell in the house. Chanel. Shouts out to Chanel's getting married, by the way.
Shouts out.
She looking for a DJ.
Hey.
How about your boy right here? Christian. Jeanette. He does a better job than that, and you will hear sounds coming out of what he's doing usually. Jeanette, Adam, Megan, Eddie, DJ Scorpio from Miami.
What up?
Karen, Bernie, Donnie, Vanessa, and Chris. Chris Rogers, what's up? Shouts out. Thank you guys for joining us today once again.
And shouts out to everybody else who's, I'm not sure if I got a bunch of people on my thing that I don't know if you shouted out. I don't know.
I shouted. Well, you weren't listening because you were trying to DJ the team.
This is true. Anyway, shouts out to everybody tuning in. Much appreciated. Hope your day's going well, and hope your evening is even better. Hope you have sex tonight.
Hump day. No better day to do it.
And rolling with the theme of hump day on my side of the story.
Disgust me.
Hey, it looks like me on there right there.
Yeah, it does kind of. That's racist.
Or is it, Tony?
Because all black guys with glasses all of a sudden look like you, right? He does kind of look like
he honestly kind of does look like
me. My God, you're right.
Yeah. Anyways, Dr. Dre, pictured here, side by side with, what? Who? Dr. Dre. So Dr. Dre loses a trademark battle with a gynecologist called Dr. Dre. Hip-hop star Dr. Dre has lost a long-running trademark dispute against a gynecologist with a similar name. The case was first found out and lodged in 2015 when Pennsylvania-based gynecologist Dreon M. Birch tried to trademark the name Dr. Dre. Producer Dr. Dre objected, saying that the similarity could cause confusion, especially as his near namesake wanted to sell audiobooks and seminars under the same name. But the U.S. Trademark Office has disagreed and dismissed Dr. Dre, producer, his case. In a ruling made last week, it said that while the two names were similar, Dr. Dre, producer, have failed to show that the people would be misled into buying Dr. Dre, gynecologist, products. I know. I'm gonna have to say it after every name. Given that the doctor's typical fee for a speaking arrangement is $5,000, a consumer would likely exercise to a high degree of care than someone making a casual purchase. So the doctor had also argued that consumers would be unlikely to confuse the two names because Dr. Dre is not a medical doctor, nor is he qualified to provide any type of medical services or sell products specifically in the medical or healthcare industry.
Right.
He further testified that he did not seek to trade on Dr. Dre's reputation because the association would be a bad reflection on me as a doctor, quote unquote. Citing lyrics he characterizes homophobic and a whole bunch of other right? So so the gynecologist, he's the author of books such as 20 Things You May Not Know About a Vagina, and describes himself as America's top health expert.
Nice. Classy. He'll be in Vegas.
How do you just decide to go? That's your specialty. Man, my leg is jacked up.
You all right there?
Yeah.
He's got a little cramp going on there.
Take my dick out.
Oh, boy. You never know what you're going to get here. And this is what's happening. He's stretching right now. Insanity training is catching up on you. It was. Son.
It's just the hip flexor.
Oh, my God. Yeah, there's the hip flexor.
It was.
Damn, that Sean T.
Yeah, man. It's not comfortable right now.
Yeah, well, you look uncomfortable.
Maybe I need to see Dr. Dre.
Which Dr. Dre?
The gynecologist.
I figured the whole trademark thing wouldn't be an issue by now. Dre's been around for so long and had that name for so long. Here's
another thing with that. It's just like, dude, are you that bored? You don't have enough money?
Dude.
You got to hit up a doctor who's actually providing health care for the ladies. Yeah.
You think he's the only Dr. Dre? Like this doctor? The doctor?
There's no way he's the only
There's
one.
got to be more than one.
Yeah. It's just the fact that this guy's selling audiobooks and
He's making money.
he's actually and he's being booked to speak at events. Dr.
Okay.
Dre's like,
But it's not spelled the same.
it's clearly not spelled. It's spelled DR as in doctor and DRAI.
So it's not the same. So if you see that printed somewhere, you know it's not Dre.
Yeah.
It's
by
a medical.
Dre.
Yeah, I mean, come on. I think he's fishing, man. Like, dude.
And that's the thing.
Take your billion and go do something.
Exactly. I think it's just
What are you
like,
bothering
yeah,
people
his
for?
lawyers or him or just have too much time. Be like, hey, you wouldn't believe what I found.
They've just been Googling too much shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bored.
Get it together, Dre. The other Dre, not the medical Dre.
Yeah.
Medical Dre, shouts out.
Yeah. And finally, wrapping up today's show.
Yeah.
Like
My favorite restaurant.
billions of people's favorite restaurant.
Billions and billions have been served at Mickey D's.
Yeah.
Kind of feel like a Big Mac right now. Anyway.
Don't do it.
They have, no, I will not. I can't. Maybe. Listen, McDonald's is going fresh. Now, not in all locations. We talked about this before. They want to go fresh burgers, fresh patties in some of these locations. However,
I don't know what constitutes fresh anymore. After McDonald's says they're going fresh, I have my doubts and theories.
well, it just means it's not frozen. It's not a frozen patty. So McDonald's recently announced it would be replacing his frozen patties with real beef patties. So this is my question. What is the frozen patties if it's not a real beef patty?
What have we been eating all these
I
years?
have no idea. Real beef patties for their quarter pounders, all cooked to order, which I like the sound of.
It's kind of like Harvey's.
It's like Harvey's. It's like Wendy's, apparently. Yeah.
Is Wendy's cooked to order? I don't know. I like Harvey's because you get to see it being made right in front of you.
I do like that. Yeah,
The
I do
shield.
like that. Yeah. Yep. The sneeze shield.
The
there.
sneeze. Oh, sorry, the sneeze shield, the spit shield.
Yeah, so all cooked to order. But to keep things moving and still qualify their meats as fast food, McDonald's installed a cowbell buzzer behind the scenes every single time an order that requires fresh beef is placed for the order. In theory, this sounds like an efficient system where employees can monitor that patties are being grilled fresh and quick. However, now that the cowbell sound is up and running in some locations, employees are not happy. One employee describes the sound as something unbelievably degrading, repetitive, and annoying as hell.
Yeah, imagine how many, like, especially if you're in a really popular location.
I mean, yeah.
Think how many times that would go off. And you know what? The idea of, hey, do you want your fresh burger? People are probably going to lean towards ordering the fresh
Of course,
burger.
yeah.
I mean, I would.
If you have the option, of course.
I'm like, I want the fresh one.
The Reddit user added that everyone in their McDonald's location hates the sound except for the manager. Well, of course, the manager has to go along with it.
Classic manager.
Another commented that the Mickey D's they worked at has also had the new cowbell sound, and it's driving them insane. So basically, what these guys are saying is that they don't want it fresh. They want the fresh meat in there. But the system that they put in to notify people that it's fresh meat in the back is not working. All the employees seem to think it's very, very annoying.
I got a simple fix.
Yes. Don't go to McDonald's.
Yeah, one, don't go to McDonald's. Two, if you must go to McDonald's, and McDonald's, if you're listening, sponsor the show.
Yeah, please. Yeah. Now that we've insulted them, I'm sure they'll be first on the fucking line.
Here's a quick fix.
Yeah.
Make it all fresh. How about that?
Nope.
How about do yourself?
Can't be done.
Do the public a favor.
Can't be done.
And make it all fresh.
You know it's all about the big mamu.
Yeah, it is about the mamu.
You know, it's a lot cheaper to get the frozen patties, stack them up in your freezer, and pull them out when you need it. You know?
It's so disappointing that we live in this age where they don't want it, to benefit and give people actual, good meals.
Yeah.
I get it that it's quick and it's cheap, but I'd rather eat something that it's a little bit. No, I would like to know it was like fresh and no, I don't want to say organic and
orgasmic.
Yeah, fresh and orgasmic.
My brain's already in Vegas. I'm gone.
Yeah.
Gone, people.
Yeah.
You listen. If you're back, and I don't know, I've never worked in the kitchen at McDonald's, but I know that when I've ordered, I see. There's constant sounds going off all the time. You put the fryers in, the fryer has a warning when the fries are
done. Yeah.
I mean, the microwave, whatever they're using. I mean, there's beeps everywhere. What's the difference with a cowbell going off?
I'd like to know the noise of this cowbell.
It says cowbell buzzer, so I'm assuming that it's like a cowbell, like the instrument of cowbell.
Like,
yeah, like that sound.
that
make it. Listen, there can't be too much cowbell.
I got some feeling.
In my opinion,
I got some feeling.
I like tons of cowbell. So anyway, employees are not happy.
Yeah, maybe they could just do, because I'm assuming like the people who are making the burger, they can just look up at a screen, and maybe there could be like a red dot or something for the fresh dot.
They're working on the fresh dot.
Trademark pending.
The bottom line is maybe don't go to McDonald's. I don't know. I'll avoid it. But I mean, if you work there, listen, you don't assume that you're going to get the most fabulous work conditions. This is a change for the good. They're trying to
That's
do
another
something
thing,
right.
But maybe they should be assuming they should get fabulous work conditions. Why do I say that, ladies and gentlemen?
Mm-hmm.
It's 2018.
Yes.
McDonald's is a multi-billion-dollar company.
Mm-hmm.
You would think it would, offer some health care, optimal workplace environment.
Well, I don't know that they don't do healthcare. Maybe they do.
Maybe they do. I don't know.
They might.
We don't fact check at all.
No, we absolutely we don't have that person here
Ladies
yet.
and gentlemen, we still need an intern.
We need a program director and an intern, and
you
we
need
don't
to buy
have that.
the goddamn Amazon thing.
Oh,
I bought the headphones. It's your turn.
oh,
Pony up.
okay. I'm in.
Okay.
Maybe I'll get one at the mall.
Yeah, maybe
They have them there.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
Well, we're going to the GNC. Maybe we'll do that then.
We're doing that. If you're in the Halifax Shopping Center, come say hi to you boys.
Yeah, wait there from 5:30 to close.
Dude, we can eat tacos in a new place.
Oh yeah.
Habaneros, bro.
Oh yeah.
Habanero. Shouts out to Habanero. Listen, I was so impressed with the first time I ate there. I went right back to the counter. I was like, man, delicious.
You're like 4 more.
And the guy was super excited. Yeah, give me 4 more, please. Actually, they sell them in trays, but
Oh yeah.
but I got one of every meat. They said, "Oh, you want pulled pork, chicken, or beef?" I said, "Yes."
All 3.
So he said, "I'll make one of each." I said, "You're the man. I love you." Anyway, we
Like,
digress.
sir, yeah, sir. What would you like to order?
But
Yes.
the beef didn't look frozen. So I don't know if it was frozen before, but it didn't look frozen.
That's good.
It looked good.
That's good.
It tasted good.
Habaneros is good, man.
Yeah, no.
I enjoyed the one out in Dartmouth. It's always treated me well.
Yeah, and I mean, you don't have to put meat in it. So
No.
for you could just do a total veg. You
I
can put
can get
beans in there. Like,
They call me Little Bean Burrito Boy.
yeah, get your protein from the beans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you doing, ladies and gentlemen, this evening? What's going on? You watching the basketball game? There's only one. Boston, Philadelphia. Who's taking it? Boston's up 3-1 in Boston tonight. Can Philly crawl their way back? Can it be a rocky story for Philly?
Kevin Hart hopes so, but
Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people. I don't know. Hey, it was a good year for Philly. They won the Super Bowl.
you can't win it all.
You can't win it all, guys.
Or can you?
But yeah, that's. I got to put up some posters this evening for the Jam happening
saw that, yeah.
this Saturday at the Seahorse. It's my boy Trevor's birthday, aka T Woo. We'll be celebrating.
Is it his birthday? Oh, Lord.
Yeah, it's gonna be a birthday.
That's gonna
It's
be
his birthday on the Jam night, I believe.
Burn that mother down,
Yeah,
man. Jesus.
so-
All right, I may have to make an appearance.
You have to. Yeah, it's usually. I
I always say I should, and then I'm always there anyway.
Yeah, and it's always a good time, right?
It's always a good time.
Yeah. Sorry, ladies and
that's
gentlemen, I'm not wearing my hoodie. I messed up today when I was at the gym. I wore my shirt, like my everyday, like whatever.
You worked out like in this shirt.
I worked out
basically.
in like that shirt instead of working out in my actual like gym
Yeah.
shirt. And then I was in the shower and I realized I was like, oh man, I forgot to pack an extra shirt. And
So
that's
now you
why-
have an Everlast shirt on,
now I have Everlast shirt.
which would be his gym shirt.
Yeah, just
Insanity month 1 is done.
yeah.
Oh yes, I can't believe we did that without looking. That was good.
I looked.
Oh damn!
Okay, we could try with the
Wait, 1, 2, 3. That was much worse.
Yeah, okay.
So we got recovery week next week, and then we go into max training, which is fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, another. So we have like 35, 36 more days.
I'm very, very scared. But follow us on Instagram and watch our death slowly over the next 30 days.
Yes.
But yeah, this evening, get out, enjoy the sun. If you're in Halifax,
Yeah,
it's
good
gorgeous.
weather. You know what? I think tonight, call up a friend or is it someone you're interested in or something. Yeah. Go hit like a patio or go somewhere. Go to the park for a nice walk. Get a little sweater or something. Get real close. Get real close and cuddly like.
Whoa.
I'm just saying if you're. If that's your situation right now, if you know somebody that you're like, you're kind of talking or whatever, and you're like, you're wondering what to do, go to a park tonight and sit on a bench, watch some dogs frolic.
Jesus.
I don't know.
And that's a detailed thing to do by TK.
Yeah.
Get out and enjoy the weather, guys. It's going to be a wetter. It's going to be kind of crappy tomorrow, so enjoy it tonight.
Yes.
And then come out to the Jam on Saturday.
Yeah, we'll be plugging the Jam on Thursday and Friday show, of course.
Yes.
And we'll probably have some promo video for it to play on the show. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we really do appreciate your time with us every day that you
Join us.
Join us and pop in and say what's up. We do really appreciate it for taking whatever time you want to give us each day.
Yeah.
Because you could be doing anything else.
True that.
But you're here with us. And again, much appreciated. And we will see you tomorrow.
Good.
Same time, 5 o'clock.
Yep. We'll be here.
We'll be here.
You be here.
You'll be here.
Peace.
Out. Hey, how's it going, YouTube? Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Talking Trends. If you like the show, please subscribe below.